Okay, so let's find a comfortable posture. And for this practice, I would recommend sitting or lying down. Closing your eyes if you feel comfortable closing your eyes. And directing your eyes up and in, as if you were looking at your third eye. If you can, almost as if you are rolling your eyes back into the middle of your brain, to your midline in the middle of your brain. And taking 2 or 3 deep breaths and allowing yourself to be fully present for this meditation. And with each exhale, if there's any tension, you can release with your breath, allowing any tension to be released, and really feeling the surface your body is being supported by. Really allowing your body to be supported. And bring your attention to your resource, that place that you can direct your attention to that feels safer. That as your mind wanders, you can come back to this resource. And if at any time during this meditation you feel unsettled, uncomfortable, simply coming back to your resource, opening your eyes, and feeling yourself embodied. That your resource is a place that you can go to, that you can pay attention to. And now imagine yourself floating in the ocean as a tiny jellyfish. From your physical body, getting a sense of your fluid body, your buoyancy, your fluidity. Imagine yourself with no restrictions, no limitations. Being able to go with the flow of the ocean or changing direction as you see fit. Sensing the natural fluctuations in your fluid body, the tides that are present even right now within us. The ups and downs, ebbing and flowing, no resistance, total flow, allowing yourself to just be. Feel your fluid body. Feel the ocean that you are floating in. Making connection with that ocean through the fluids, through the water molecule inside of you. Bring that ocean inside of you as an embryo inside your mother's womb. The ocean of the embryo. Imagine yourself being an embryo floating in the same ocean. The amniotic fluid within the ocean of your mother, bathing you in her womb, within the grand ocean, the ocean of the universe, the grand totality of everything. As an embryo, know that you are being bathed in this fluid in your mother's womb, starting with the amniotic fluid and slowly creating the cerebrospinal fluid, a liquid light. This fluid today is the center of your being, your midline, traveling all the way down the middle of your spinal cord, bathing your entire central nervous system, your spine and brain, inside and out. It is pulsating. Just like the ocean, ebbing and flowing. This fluid is connected to the totality of all the fluids and all the oceans that have ever been present in history that is inside of you today. What do you sense? Who are you? Imagine the cerebrospinal fluid being 99% water, holding total memory of the entire universe, all the knowledge from source consciousness. Now bringing your attention to the middle of your brain. Imagine a straight line between your ears at the level of your third eye, going through the center of that line into your third ventricle, a fluid-filled space in the middle of your brain, a radiant lake full of cerebrospinal fluid, 99% water. Sense the radiancy of this fluid. From your third ventricle, knowing that the fluid is connected all the way down the inside of your spinal cord. It goes all the way down the outside of your spinal cord to your sacrum. With every heartbeat, this fluid is pulsating. Can you sense the pulsations? Now, if you feel comfortable, seeing if you can create a resonance in this fluid. As your heartbeat beats, there's an internal frequency of pulsation that is already being created. Using our breath, we're going to pull the cerebrospinal fluid into our third ventricle, into our third eye, bathing the pineal gland. As we inhale, we bring the fluid up to the third ventricle. As we exhale, from our belly downward, we push the fluid into our sacrum, creating a pump in our sacrum, bringing the fluid up to our third eye. With each inhale, bringing the fluid up. With each exhale, pushing the fluid down into the sacrum, gathering all the energy of the fluid present in the sacrum. Inhaling. You can do this as softly as you want. The fluid will move with a more forceful breath. Taking a deep inhale in, bringing the cerebrospinal fluid up into our brains. Exhale, pushing the cerebrospinal fluid down into the sacrum. Gathering the energy in the sacrum. Inhale in, bringing the cerebrospinal fluid into our third eye, into the third ventricle. Exhaling, pushing the cerebrospinal fluid down into the sacrum. Inhaling in, bringing the cerebrospinal fluid up into the third ventricle, bathing our pineal gland. Exhaling, pushing the cerebrospinal fluid down into the sacrum. And now breathing regularly, noticing how you feel. You may notice the fluid still pulsating. You may notice needing less breaths. Or you may notice nothing. If at any point it gets uncomfortable, simply coming back to your resource. With this next practice, bringing in the forced inspiration and expiration, and adding a Kegel exercise as we inspire, constricting our perineal floor using our muscles, as if we were pushing from the perineal floor the fluid out of the sacrum as we inspire, bringing the fluid all the way into our third ventricle. Allowing yourself to connect with the cerebrospinal fluid. If you wish, see if you can refine your attention, connect in with the water molecule of your cerebrospinal fluid. That as we energize the fluid, this might go into our fourth phase of water, creating an internal battery, an internal energy source, leading to full illumination of our bodies, of our mind, of our heart, of our spirit. That this water molecule holds total memory, an encrypted message within the water molecule of source energy. And starting by breathing in, bringing the cerebrospinal fluid to our third ventricle, breathing out, pushing the cerebrospinal fluid into our sacrum, breathing in, constricting our perineal floor and holding, breathing out, releasing the perineal floor, breathing in, constricting the perineal floor and holding, Breathing out, releasing the perineal floor. Breathing in, constricting the perineal floor and holding. Breathing out, releasing the perineal floor. Breathing in, bringing the cerebrospinal fluid, water molecule, all the way up from the sacrum to your third eye. Breathing out. Breathing in, creating the resonance within your whole body of the water molecule with your breath. Breathing out, relaxing, sending it back to the sacrum. Breathing in, bathing your third ventricle, bringing the cerebrospinal fluid all the way up into your third ventricle. Bathing your pineal gland, activating your pineal gland. Breathing out, relaxing. Breathing in, whatever pace works for you. What do you sense? Allowing your awareness to expand as wide as it may go. Using the fluid as a bridge to the infinite. From the manifested to the unmanifested. As you're feeling yourself breathing, supported by whatever surface you're on, infinite but yet finite, unmanifested but yet embodied, a bridge, a link to full potentiality. Resting in that. Feeling the total synchronization of energy that is present within you right now. Connecting with cosmic consciousness. The grand mother ocean. The totality and full potentiality of all of existence. Pure awareness. And asking yourself, who am I? And now, bringing your attention back to your resource. Taking 2 or 3 deep breaths. Feeling your body. Feeling the support surface you're on. Your feet on the floor, your thighs on the chair, your back laying down or being supported. Opening your eyes if your eyes were closed. Reorienting yourself to your room and surroundings. Maybe naming the color of your walls or something familiar that you see in front of you. It's Stretching if you feel like you need to stretch. And just taking a moment to reflect on your practice.